Previously on the Inja's channel.
Copart did not list undercarriage damage. No oil in the engine. I'm in at 18,000, so like I have to fix it. Today is officially the day that we're towing the CLA250 to a mechanic shop. It's for a engine replacement. So you guys know from the last video that I bought this car on Copart for $18,000 shipped to my door, and there was some undisclosed damage where the oil pan was broken and there was no oil in the car, and it had been run for who knows how long, but it came with a seized engine. We got it to run for about 12 seconds, but it sounded awful, and there's clearly some internal damage there. So as much as I didn't want to have to go the route doing an engine replacement, I found a shop that will do the engine replacement with a used engine, 35,000 miles on the used engine for $7,500. Got it. All right, just for fun, I think I'm gonna try to start her up. Nah, it's seized, dude. It is seized. All right, let's push her all the way back if possible. All right, here we go. All right, well, it turns out the AAA does not tow cars that don't have current registration or insurance on them, which makes sense, but like, I wish they would have like told me. Good to see you again, man.
How can I help you?
Hey, I bought a car a couple weeks ago. It got delivered last week, and it was not quite as advertised. I'm curious how you guys handle these kind of situations.
You'll need to send an email to the general manager email, and basically give the lot number, your name, and what exactly the issue is, and they'll look into it.
Okay.
Do you want the email address so you can send it?
That would be great.
Okay, it's GM as in general manager.
Okay.
Yard, W-A-R-D.
Okay.
59
Okay.
at Copart.com. So GM Yard 59 at Copart.com.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Gotta email them. I have a CB750 to tear down. I don't think I have time for this right now because I realize I have to put all the proof and everything into the email, I'm sure too. So I think I'll save this for tonight. But as of right now, let's work on this CB750. Let's get her done. All right, I just got a call from the mechanic himself, and he said the car is done. So I'm very nervous. I'm very excited. I just have such bad experience with this car right now that I feel like starting it for the first time is gonna feel really weird. So I got a ride coming right now, but it's gonna take us about 25 minutes to get over there. So I'll catch you guys when we're over there. All right guys, well, today's finally the day we got the CLA back. This is Eli. He was a recommendation from the previous, the SL build, and I'm super glad we found you. The CLA is finished, and it has been it's been a nightmare just trying to get it to this point. Tell me what you did. You did a full engine replacement.
Yeah, pretty much. The whole engine needed to be replaced. Obviously, like you saw before, it had no oil in it. Seized up, and it needed to be replaced. So I pretty much just took apart the whole front end. Everything that you see from the headlights, the bumper, pretty much everything, the axles, everything was out. Took the engine straight up to the front.
Dang, man. It looks fantastic. And this guy went above and beyond. Everybody give him a round of applause. This guy went above and beyond because he did a full tune-up. He did just everything that I could have asked for. And he did it for a great price, and I couldn't be more happy with it. As long as it runs well. As long as it runs well. Oh, but I'm excited. I'm gonna take off. Thank you guys so much again. Munich Auto Service. These guys freaking hooked it up. Again, they were a YouTube recommendation from one of the subscribers. You know who you are. Thank you so much for hooking me up with the plug. And thanks guys so much for all your help. No problem. Alrighty. Alright boys, driving the CLA for the first time. Let's see if it'll start up. But like, I feel like the engine's gonna seize up right when I push this button, just because, you know, bad memories. But it starts up just fine. Oh, dude. Well, let's get her home. Let's go for a test drive. I want to show you guys how this thing rides. It's actually pretty quick and pretty comfortable. So let's start her up. I'm actually headed over to get this thing smogged from the future. This is actually the day after the video you're watching, so. All right, so I'm assuming the paddle shifters are the same as the SL. Yep. All right, let's see. All right, we're in third. Let's give it a little bit of a pull here. Frig, dude. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. So this thing does 0-60 in 6.9 seconds. So it's not like incredibly fast, but I mean, to put it in perspective, most V8s today do 0-60 in anywhere, if it's a fast one, in the high 4s, and if it's just an average V8 sport car these days, it's like 5.2 seconds for a 0-60. So 6.9 for a 4-cylinder, this is turbocharged 4-cylinder, is not bad. My last 4-cylinder car, Chevy Cruze, oh look, it has an auto stop function. That's cute. The Chevy Cruze was so slow. I mean, it was a turbocharged 1.4 liter 4-cylinder, and it was the slowest thing to drive. It wasn't like that bad, but like this thing will pull you a little bit. Not bad, dude. I'm impressed. All right, let's give it a quick punch. Let's do it. All the way down. Oh, father mucker. Dang, dude. All right, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. I am definitely happy with it. Good news, this thing passed smog. So tomorrow I have the brake and light adjustment inspection, and once that passes, headed to the DMV, and then they'll plate it, and it's registered and on the road. I'm excited. I'm super happy. This is finally where it's at. Running CLA, how about that? Dude, this thing runs great. For a 4-cylinder, it's actually surprisingly powerful. Like, it's got like 200 something horsepower and 200 something pound-feet of torque, so it's not a slouch, definitely. Dude, I just can't believe that it's finally done, and that I actually have a working car. And I'm also very glad too that the engine he sourced was almost the same mileage. 32,739 miles on the body, 35,000 and some on the engine, so the odometer is pretty much accurate. and it runs smooth. I think they did a great job. Time will tell, I guess. But for now, I am just so happy. I have a running and driving car. I know it was, what is with all the Copart scams going around right now? Sam Crack got scammed, Goon Squad got scammed, B is for Build got, well, he got sponsored. Hoovy just got sponsored by them too. Probably for a reason. They're like, we gotta rebuild our trust. We're scamming too many people and they know about it now. That's probably what's happening. But two of my favorite YouTubers also just got scammed, Sam Crack and Goon Squad, and it's just sad to see. And I emailed their customer support, and the guy basically was like, man, sorry, it's sold as is, you know, but I feel like this is a special case so you can return it for a refund of the fees. And I'm like, no, I'd be like $4,000 out and no car and a huge headache. I'd rather just repair the car because it's a nice car. You guys just didn't disclose a seized engine on a run and drive car that was just under retail price. Like, don't price it that high if it's not actually a run and drive car. That was very jacked up. So all in though, I'm at like about $26,000. Eli at Munich Auto Service, he when he put the engine in, the new engine in, he ran it for a bit and then he heard a little bit of a clicking from the transmission, so he had to dive into that problem too. He found that it was a guide pin on the flywheel or some such that had gotten loose from the original engine, and it was just kind of floating around in the flywheel. So he fixed that, and total repairs was $8,166, which is a good price. And they handled everything. It was no work on my end. They said, we'll do it, here's the price. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So anyway, all in, I'm at like $26,000 for this car, which for the trim and the mileage the car has and everything is still fair price. Like, I did not get a good deal on this car at all, but it's within the realm of, like, I may have bought it for this price if I were going to a dealership and buying it. I know it's a little bit overpriced still for $26,000, but this car does have everything that I like. It has, first of all, it's a white Mercedes, which I like. I like white Mercedes. I wanted the black interior for this one, so it had that. It was a 4MATIC. It had a premium interior package. It had the sport package. It had a lot of good stuff on it. So it was like still at the Kelley Blue Book value that I checked, I think it was like $25,600. So we're basically breaking even on this. It's like I just went to a dealership and bought it. The only downside is it's a salvage title now, and so I'd sell it for less, but this car is really one that we're gonna run into the ground, kind of just drive it forever until it dies, which is hopefully many years from now. But I'm just happy that it's here, and I'm happy that it all worked out in the end. One thing I always look for on cars that have been serviced by shops are broken clips and tabs and stripped bolts, all kinds of things. But I did a quick once over just now and there's no broken clips. It still just looks like a brand new engine bay in here. I know a lot of you guys did want to see me do the engine swap myself and like take apart the old engine, see the damage, all that kind of thing. But it really did come down to how much time I had. I work full time. I also do this YouTube thing full time, and I also do real estate. A lot of you guys know on the Inja 2.0, I do a lot of real estate and there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. And so I just don't have time all the time. And so I just handed the project off to somebody else who knew what they were doing, who had the equipment to do it. I would have had to purchase all like the specialty equipment. I didn't even have an engine hoist, and I would have had to buy all that stuff. And it would have just been a money pit and a time pit. So I let Eli take care of it, and that guy freaking hooked it up. So that's pretty much it. It just kind of came down to how much time I had, and I don't have much. That's the problem. And to be honest, this project was not that big of a project. Like, it's just, I didn't even think I was gonna post the first video because it's just a commuter car for us. If it had been an actual run and drive car, I would have just not posted the video. But surprise, surprise, here's a seized engine for you in your run and drive CLA you just bought for $18,000. So I hope you enjoyed these two videos. That's basically it. This is just a commuter car for us, and I wasn't even really planning to post it. So I guess I'll just catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.